So I bought these in 2022, or as far as I remember, and it's a Jordan 6 Georgetowns, and what grabbed me is the colorway itself. It's quite sort of sophisticated and a bit more grown up. I think a lot of the Jordan 6 that release over the time have been sort of more on the sporty side, I guess, and in terms of the colorways. And I think this one's quite sort of muted, and the fact that it's sort of all over suede means, and the dark grey colour just makes it a bit more, like I said, sophisticated and elevated, and something that you can sort of wear with a lot more sort of smarter outfits. And especially if you sort of cover up the ankle area as well and wear sort of slightly bigger sort of trousers, it works really well. And it's just, like I said, it's the colourways, because it's a Georgetown colourway as well. It's a nice sort of sneaker to wear because of the midnight navy sort of blue hits on there as well. And it's not loud in kind of any way. It's sort of quite understated. And the only thing that I find with these is they're not very comfortable, so they feel quite hard on foot, which is what's surprising, because when you look at Jordan 5, they're actually quite nice to wear. But with this one, it just feels like it's, I don't know, there's something about it where it just feels really sort of harsh on foot. And probably one of the worst ones in terms of the Jordan, line in terms of comfortability. I also like the fact that it has the Porsche kind of look to it. So that was the inspiration for this, was Michael Jordan's Porsche. So the silhouette itself, it's got this sort of spoiler on the back, and I think the front is sort of meant to sort of look like a Porsche as well, so which it does, and they kind of captured that essence really well. And even with these sort of lines going across, just to give it that sort of sporty feel. And like I said, just another cool sneaker. So here are the details for the Jordan 6 Georgetown. It comes in a magnet and college navy colourway, and it has a EVA sole with a Nike airbag unit in the heel and also in the forefoot, and it's made up of all suede upper, and the price was £185. So with the comfort and sizing, these in my opinion have a firm sole. I'm not sure what happened between the Jordan 5 to the Jordan 6, but I find them very firm, and they do have good support around the arch. I will say that about these. And the wearing time, I think probably around sort of 5 to 10 hours, just for the sort of suede to sort of soften really. And you can go true to size on these. I think they run pretty big, and I have a wide foot, and I still think I have a lot of room around the trainer. And I think the grip is kind of average in the rain, in my opinion. I think it's not one of the better Jordans out there. So with the look and style, I think this one in particular is, it has sort of monotone colour blocking, so it's just very much a all over grey sneaker, and has more sort of sophisticated look rather than a loud sort of carmine look. And you can wear these sort of spring autumn time, in my opinion. I think wearing them during the sort of winter time, you'll just end up ruining the suede. And I think with this pair, because it's sort of slightly elevated in terms of the materials and the colourway, you can dress them up more on the smarter end, but you have to be a bit careful with what you wear. I think if you have some sort of baggy chinos and things like that, it would work nicely. So I think you can go with like a navy pair of laces, or the grey that come with it, and also try and sort of sail. So the final thoughts, I like the fact that it's got simple colour blocking. It actually looks really nice, and it just gives it a bit more sort of sophisticated, more sort of grown up, mature look. In terms of the cons, I think the cost is, again, just Jordan 6 in general, price too high. In fact, Jordan Retro is a price too high in my opinion. And also the comfort. So with this one in particular, I think Jordan 6 in general just aren't very comfortable and feel a bit really firm on foot. And with the ratings, I give the look and style of 5. I think it looks really nice, this sneaker, and one of the nicer sort of Jordan 6s to release over the last few years. But the comfort is very sort of weird. I'm going to give it a 3. I don't think it's too... There's a bit of tech in there, but it's just feels really sort of firm, and I think you can get used to it after a while, but just don't expect it to be a Jordan 3 or a Jordan 7, for instance, or even a Jordan 5. It's more sort of similar to, I would say, a Jordan 4 in terms of comfortability. So with the quality, I'll give it a 4 as well. I think the suede material is really nice on this, but it's not like premium suede. So for that reason, I've given it a 4. And the pricing as well, like I said, it's just priced too high in my opinion. But overall, I think it's really nice, a sneaker, and I really like this colourway as well. The Jordan 6 Georgetown is just one of those sort of classic colourways that I think this pair in particular will kind of age gracefully over time as well.